Beast Whale, every day's an adventure. Wacky, wacky world of the crazy talking whale and the funny little seagull. Beast Whale.
I remember quite well back in 2008 when Bosch first came to me with the idea of a whale stranded on a beach.
The first step for us writing a film was to kind of look into the characters and do everything that we could to get all the correct insights so that we could then write it accurately. So, you know, for a whale, you'd be surprised how hard it is to actually be a whale, because it's not easy to speak or communicate with a whale, and you're just trying to guess what they're thinking all the time.
One thing we really wanted to achieve was getting in the mind of our characters, and one of the ideas we came up with was actually getting one of us, which happened to be Bosch, to spend a day as a beached whale.
This is beach whale research video, January 2008. Here we go.
J-Rad! J-Rad, please! This is not funny anymore! J-Rad! Please! I am so hungry! J-Rad! Oh, God!
Jared had the great idea of lying me on a beach for, I think, 40 hours and not feeding me and not watering me so I could feel what it was like to be beached. And that was one of the most terrifying times of my life.
Once we felt we had nailed that whale part, we jumped onto the seagull character. J-Rad felt he had to get right in and amongst the seagulls.
I'm a city boy. I have a lot of experience with pigeons and kind of miners and other scavenger sky rats. Didn't really know seagulls, and so I felt it important, and I think the group did as well, to really put a lot of time into looking into what motivates seagulls to do what they do.
We covered J-Rad in about $69 worth of chips and let him get in there and film them up close. Bosch and I jumped in there as well, taking notes, recording the sound, what the seagulls sound like. We had all the research in the can, that was gold, so we began the script writing process, and that was proven difficult for us. We're not script writers, we're not comedy writers, we're not professionals, so that was tough. We got out a good chunk of the script, we got out a real good chunk, and then hit a block. A brick wall, an iron curtain that we couldn't get past, writer's block, which everyone has. So we had to call in some professional help.
John. Hi. Macca.
Oh, g'day. How are you?
Very good.
Thanks, nice to see you.
Thanks for taking the time.
No trouble at all.
I was cutting a documentary about a year ago when I received an email from some people I'd frankly never heard of. Young fellas from Sydney, very keen, bright, confident, with no idea at all other than that they wanted to do this particular project.
Well, thanks for sending me the script. I've read the script.
Great. Oh, you got the email and...
Yeah. Is there any more of it?
That's all there is.
It's just the one line. A whale wakes up on the beach.
Yeah.
A seagull enters. Mm-hmm. Well, it's actually called Beached Whale and Seagull, so I'd actually worked out roughly the entire plot from the title.
John Clark, wow. Genius. The guy just opened our eyes, and he just, I think, pointed the whole project in a brand new direction.
Do you have any idea of which of these two characters would be funnier? Neither of them
are very funny.
We'll make it a New Zealand comedy then.
So no comedy is comedy in New Zealand?
That's pretty much the rule. Yeah.
Obviously our script wasn't very good, and so we needed something to carry it. John suggested repetition, accents, the kind of really lame comedy options that people who can't write comedy use. And that seemed to work really well for us.
All right, so we take this, we repeat it, we put a New Zealand accent, we get a New Zealand actor,
and think about animating it.
And think about animating it. And it's sort of written itself.
It's kind of...
Yeah, and otherwise don't touch it. I'd put chips in, but I certainly wouldn't have it go longer than one line.
Okay.
Just repeat it.
Send it around.
Repeat the same line over.
Repetition is funny.
New Zealanders are funny because they have no humour. everyone in New
No,
Zealand?
they're funny because they pretend they don't.
They pretend
have humor.
they pretend.
Hmm.
Great. All right. Well, gee, I mean,
Germans are funny because they have no humour.
got it.
Great. Okay.
Should we make it German?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Beast Will, stuck on the beach. What's he gonna do? He's so crazy. Who's he gonna meet? What's he gonna say? What they gonna say back? What's gonna happen? It's an adventure. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna say? Beast Will.